Happy Monday, everyone. Today is going to be a fairly active day. We have a decent chance of rain just about everywhere and a bit of snow for the mountains. Now, if you're way up in the mountains, we're talking about 5,000 feet and above, Crater Lake area could see a foot or two of snow over the course of the next 48 hours. This is all good news in the long run, even though we're getting rid of the sunshine. You may want to stay inside anyways, just given everything going on. But with the rainfall out there, we're finally catching up to those numbers of what we normally see for this time of year. So this beneficial rainfall definitely helps later on in the year. This is all courtesy of a low pressure system that's actually a little further off to the north of us. You can see the trough, though, pretty well built into the Pacific Northwest. Off of the low itself, a bunch of fancy colors and lines and shapes on the screen here, but essentially we're going to see a decent chance of rain out there and cooling down just a bit with some cold air out there as we go into the day on Tuesday and Wednesday. We do clear out as we get closer into the day Wednesday. Slight break later in the day for your Monday, but as we go into Tuesday, another chance of showers overnight tonight into Tuesday itself, and then more towards showers as we get into Tuesday, eventually drying out as these systems pass on through Wednesday and Thursday, maybe even a little bit of sunshine mixing in towards the middle and latter half of the week, but then another chance of showers towards the weekend. I'll show you that in the 7-day forecast. But with the potential of a lot of rain and a lot of snow in a short amount of time, we've got a few watches and warnings out there. A winter weather advisory, 8 to 12 inches of snow possible. This is over the Cascades and over the Siskiyous, as you can see there, right up against the border, and then a little further along the border between Lake and Klamath counties, that is, and up around the Crater Lake area, seeing that potential of several inches, maybe even a couple of feet of snow as we look at about 12 to 24 inches and some gusty winds. So we factor that in as well, specifically near the Crater Lake area. On top of that, I mentioned those winds, high wind warning, 30 to 40 mile per hour winds with some gusts up to 65 miles per hour, and then high wind advisory up to 55 miles per hour. And this is what it'll essentially look like as we go throughout the day. Heaviest rainfall will be out towards the coast, specifically Curry County, even more specifically areas around the higher elevations around Brookings, for example. This will continue to move on in through the day. We do take a little bit of a break later in the day. Still plenty of shower activity. The Rogue Valley does dry out at times, mainly because of those winds coming in out of the south and southwest. Same winds and the direction of the rain actually means a lot more snow for areas like Mount Shasta. Continue through the day into Tuesday, and even though we do cool down at night, not as much snowfall out there. We are looking at Tuesday, finally breaking all this apart, going into Wednesday, maybe even some sunshine as we get later in the day on Wednesday. Here's your forecast in terms of rainfall, and just giving you an idea of the purples and blues. That's the heavier rainfall. That's going to be out over the higher elevations to the north of us and out towards the coast as we get through the day Tuesday, adding to that as we get closer to Wednesday. Not a whole lot, though. It's heavy rainfall for particular areas, but as you move further inland, we're looking more at typical rainfall amounts for a winter storm system. Now, as we look at the coast, rain and gusty winds, those high winds up to 40 miles per hour, so there is a gale warning out off the coast. Rain could be at heavy at times as we go late tonight into tomorrow. In the West Valleys, similar conditions here, gusty winds, rain fairly likely, get up into those higher elevations, potential of some snow. Siskiyou County, specifically the Shasta Valley, gusty winds as well. And east of the Cascades, we already talked about the watches and warnings, rain and snow showers possible throughout much of the day today, mainly this afternoon and evening. So your 7-day forecast eventually getting away from all this towards Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but then we warm up a little bit towards the weekend, still some chances of showers out there. For the Klamath Basin, that'll be the trend. Rain, snow, wind today and tomorrow. More towards sunshine as we get into Thursday and Friday, but back towards showers by the weekend. Northern California, also rain and snow mixing together. And then we see Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, more on the dry side with plenty of rain today, tomorrow, possibly into Wednesday for the coast.